Yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are back again. To kick off today's episode, let's revert back to the last one real quick. While the Denver Broncos did win in their matchup on Monday night against, you know, their opponent, but I still do want to re-emphasize on the apology that I have written out, and I do want to sincerely apologize to um, the coaches that I did mention in the last videos. There was no ill will towards any of it. It was just a matter of fact that just had a slip of mind at that moment. Hopefully it's not, used against me in any way today or going forward. But now we do go forward and we move on in the NFC North, and we do head to Motor City, Detroit, Michigan. And in this one, folks, this has a chance to be game of the season. And in this one, between, as aforementioned, Detroit Lions hosting their divisional opponents in the Green Bay Packers. And we are rolling with the away team this time. We are not rolling with the home team in this one. Why? Because Detroit, your defense is hanging on by a thread. Yes, Aiden Hutchinson left. Not that you guys had, front seven depth or abundance of it to begin with, but losing out on him, and then just injury after injury after injury after injury after injury after injury, just keep on piling on. It is going to be very hard for them to kind of, get past that amongst all the other, obstacles in their way this season. Offensively, I think they have taken a step back because of the amount of pressure that they have offensively to put up the points that they do. They are going to be, pressing a little too much. Being a divisional game is never easy. They know you very well. They study you. They are built to beat you to begin with. And this Packers team, I do feel like it is built to beat Detroit. Aaron Rodgers' last game against Detroit, Detroit walked away while Packers walked away with nothing. It was like that. Do Detroit still want the revenge? No, Packers do. Packers are the little bros of the division now. And with Jeff Hatley and that defense, just the offense that Jordan Love, whose numbers, by the way, if you actually do deep dive into it, are actually very similar to Jared Goff. I think Jared Goff is closer to 3,000 yards and Jordan Love is closer to 2,500. That is also due to the factor of Jordan Love missing some games with the groin when Malik Willis did come in earlier in the season. But I think the Packers' offensive line, I think they finally figured that out after Aaron Rodgers left. They were kind of just plugging and playing, try to just figure out, try to hope that Bakhtiari gets healthy, but now they actually have an offensive line that's actually reliable. They have a running back in Josh Jacobs that they will literally hand the ball off to 40 times if need be to beat the Detroit Lions. And why I think the Packers are more dangerous? Well, if refs are to get involved, it does make for a more, interesting end to the season when Detroit loses maybe one or two games, and now you do still have Minnesota and the Green Bay Packers, and they possibly have the head-to-head if they win this one out, like we are predicting to, that they, the division crown is going to be, a lot more interesting, and it gets more eyes on it by the end of the season. Now for the Packers, just for their own destiny, they need the Lions to lose some so they could get that home field advantage, have another team come up to Frozen Lambeau and try to beat them there. Best advantage, you can't ask for anything more. Last but not least, I think, after the winning streak that they are in, the way Detroit has already turned around, going from, even till last year it was 10-9 or 10-8 get to a Super Bowl, 10-7 get to a playoff. I can't even talk right now. That's how flustered I am, because Detroit thinks they are back like the brand new Lions that they claim to be. And for that to happen, they are going to need a healthier defense. Even at the cornerbacks position, they are still lacking, while Carlton Davis is upgrade and, you know, similar to a cornerback one, but is he really? He was there to be the cornerback one for the Bucs to win their title, but will it help the Lions out without the pass rush help from Aiden Hutchinson in the front end? This is their window, but will they be able to capitalize it? That will, you know, show what the Lions are actually truly made of. But in this one, they will not be able to hold on to the Packers and that defense that Jeff Hadley brings. The special teams, I think, will be a factor in this one, and I am rolling with the Rich Bisaccia with that one. And then Matt LaFleur, having that experience as a head coach or in the division, he will be, you know, able to handle that candidly. It will be interesting to see how these teams go forward after this one, but we will be tuned in, and your boy will be back with all of it. Tune in.